Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dakota Fishman here, and I wanted to go ahead and kind of briefly go over a small but tiny little thing that I've noticed. I don't and have no way to prove this, but here's what I have to say. Stick to opening packs in numbers of 20 or higher. And here's why. I find that very often, if you open packs in, say, 10 to 15, you're not going to get your rare familiars as easily. The ones that generally have a really low, and I mean very low drop rate. Now, of course, if you want to know more about the drop rates, you can always look it up and find it up on the internet. I'm sure it's out there. But the one thing that I will say about it is that I find that if I open about 25 to 26 packs at a time, I generally will open up a Griffin a lot more frequently in the pack 3 category. I don't know if this holds up, but I would love if somebody out there could take the time to kind of figure this out, right? What's the optimum number of packs that we could be opening at a certain time to kind of maximize the probability of actually getting those actual um, medals, right? Because I will say, right, out of about 500 or so packs that I opened, okay, out of 5 freaking 100, I only got 54 of those for the Griffin. So just a word of warning, okay? It is not going to happen overnight, all right? I will say that with caution. By no means, do not expect Griffin to be one of the easier familiars to get, because it does take a while. Especially with, the fact that it just does. I mean, it really does. But, on that subject, right, I would love to kind of hear from you guys and kind of, what do you guys think? What's the best number of packs? I really would love to hear if anyone at all has done any testing at all. Please comment in this comment. I swear. Anyway, all right. The other thing, right, and this is another thing that I kind of wanted to go over about is, so we already know what familiars are out, right? We've got Bond Empathy. We've got basically everything in the equipment tree except what? Terrathorn and Jadeworm. So keep an eye out for it. That's what we got to expect here in the near future. Pretty sure that that's what we will see eventually. Granted, the Chinese New Year is coming up. All right, look it up on your calendars, because I guarantee you when that event drops, that's going to be a really good holiday event. So be on the lookout for that as well. Because again, I would expect nothing less from IGG to know that they probably will bring back the Chinese red envelopes that they did last year. So in case you're not aware of it, again, just search it. You'll find out. Anyway, getting back to the main topic, right? Which is that, when it comes to actually kitting the familiars, right? The actual familiars that, matter. Okay. I will say that right now, okay, with the way things are and the current setup that I've got, all right, I can tell you Trickstar is definitely one you want to get. Hoarder is by far maybe the best one to get. If you could get any familiar, I think Hoarder is definitely a big helpful one for the jewels. And I say that because although he gives you Trove, I really am liking the 2 random jewels, because it's quite literal when it says random. Now, I got an epic range jewel not too long ago. I am super freaking over ecstatic with the fact that you can actually get up to not 2, but like in theory, if you get this ability maxed out, you can get 3 jewels. I think. I mean, that's. Whew, I'm super excited about that. And I don't know if anyone else is, but I am. I can tell you that much. But let me know what you guys think is your best familiar, because I right now I'm just absolutely ecstatic with that. Now I know you guys out there, you've been talking about the Griffin. I'm gonna get the Griffin. I will eventually do some Griffin traps if I can get the Griffin. It's taken me freaking ages. Okay, I'm trying, but it's gonna take me some time before I can actually start Griffin trapping. All right.